Okay, I've got the hydraulic pump off of my 190XT, and now that I've got it out in the open here, I thought I'd show you some of the sketchiness there. That's not supposed to be like that. I know someone has been in this pump before because they've marked the sections of it with a center punch. So with this sketchiness and a lot of the sketchiness on some of the other things I've found on the tractor, and the fact that someone has been in this pump before, I just don't feel real good about it. So I am going to put my used pump on the tractor and see what happens. Don't know how far I'll get today. It's the temperature is dropping outside. It's supposed to be well below zero tomorrow morning, and my old shop here doesn't heat as easily as it did 30 years ago. So I'll see how far I get today, and when I test it again, I will bring you along for sure. But until then, have a good day. Okay, it's the next day, and I'm up in the shop very briefly now. It's quite cold in here. I'm working today down in the barn where I've got the pellet stove keeping the place warm. I'm working down there, relining my brake components, getting the left-hand brake here ready to go back together. It was stuck up just as bad as or probably a little worse on the right side, but we'll get that all taken care of today. But yesterday I did get my new used hydraulic pump back on and plumbed up. I've got a couple of new lines made up, and I've got some much more appropriate fittings there connected to the line, connected to the pump. My new hydraulic lines no longer rub on the clutch lever here, so I'm reasonably happy with that. So it's supposed to warm up a little next week, so next week I will light a fire in the wood furnace here and get back to work on this tractor. But right now it's pretty cold in here, so I'm going to grab everything I need and get the brake components all refurbished down in the barn where it's warm. Okay, I've got my brake components relined. These bands I cleaned up and took over to the basement of the house last night and painted them when it was warm, just to help keep the rust at bay a little bit. This was just the color of paint I happen to have in the basement. I probably should have took these over and painted them too, but I didn't. But anyway, these go in this clevis, and this side, the left side, like the right side, when I took it apart, this is how I found them inside that clevis there, and I don't know why. To me, it's just glaringly obvious that they go in there like this, which is how I'm going to put them together. So the last person who was in here working on this, like I said, I don't know why it wasn't obvious to them that this is how they should be, but I am going to put them together correctly. And there we are, assembled correctly. I put a little dab of anti-seize on the pins. Don't know if it'll do any good, but it seems like a good idea. Okay, it's several days later, and I got out to the shop here bright and early this morning. I've got the brakes all put back together, got my wheel back on. I've got everything buttoned up now, and I am ready to start filling up the transmission and the power director housing, which is the hydraulic reservoir. Then we'll be ready to test this thing. Hopefully the pump that I put on there is good, although I understand that it's a total crapshoot. There's every chance that it might not be any better than what I took off, but well, we'll find out shortly.
fired the old girl up and backed her out of the shop a little bit. I've got my trailer parked here, so I can't back it up any farther. But the power steering works and the lift arms work, so those are certainly good signs. But let's put the gauge on it and see what the gauge says. That'll tell the tale. Okay, hopefully you saw that there on the gauge. We got it up to about 1,600 pounds of pressure, which is way better than the old pump. The old pump was down about 500. So I think these are supposed to be around 2,000 pounds. So this is not, it's not perfect, but it looks to me like it's plenty good enough to do what I need to do. So I'm very happy about that. Looks like this gamble on this used pump might have paid off. So I've had the tractor running here for about a half hour now, and it also looks like I've got all the leaks pretty much under control. It's one nice thing about parking it on the snow here. So yeah, it's a good day. I am probably going to start putting the sheet metal back on this thing, and I think it's just about ready to put to work in the spring. Okay, I've got the hood on with the help of my rolling hoist. Had the hoist grab one end of it and I grabbed the other, and it worked pretty well. Otherwise, I don't think I could have done it by myself. But anyway, I think I'm going to, this is going to be it for the 190XT series for right now. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll putter around with it for the next day or two. I'll putter around a little bit more on it tomorrow. I need to put my seat on. I've got a new steering wheel for it, and just kind of futzing around. So I don't know if I'm going to post again this year. I'm going to be gone away from the farm for a couple of weeks around Christmas and New Year's. So if I don't put up another post before the first of the year, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and hope you all enjoy whatever your family's holiday tradition is. And if I don't see you before then, I'll see you in the new year. So until then, everyone out there, have a good day.